eventually not.
So we just have to sacrifice a whole generation to people learn?
You ever go to Europe and see like kids are allowed to drink wine in Italy.
Sure.
And so there are instances of alcoholism and it's not a big deal to them. For us, it's a big deal. Like I remember the first time I got drunk with my friends, we were listening to Led Zeppelin. My friend Jimmy, and it was like fucking, we were like 15 years old, 14, 15 years old, and I got sick in a cab, like the whole thing. Like but it was getting alcohol was crazy.
Yeah.
If you live in Europe, it's normal. Like they get their kids acclimated to it. Like you don't let them drink, but they're allowed to have a sip of alcohol, have a little. It's not that big a deal.
Right.
Don't think of it as like some forbidden fruit that you can't wait to get to get fucked up on.
Right. Yes.
But even with, adults, we know that even with adults that have, reasonable ways of approaching every other aspect of their life, some of them can't have a drink.
That's right.
They can't do it. They get fucking gerbil eyes and they're gone. You know those guys.
Yes, of course.
Those are real people too. And what do we do about that? And it's a good question. But it's a question that, unfortunately, there's so many pros and cons of both sides. And the con of both sides is crazy because you're empowering a gigantic criminal enterprise.
That is, yes.
That's crazy. And that was Prohibition. That was the thing that was going on in America. They didn't stop people from drinking whiskey, but they stopped them from drinking good whiskey. They were making moonshine and... that was what NASCAR was created for.
Yeah.
They were trying to run away
those
from
boys
cops.